POW fam! Round number 13 of the FIDE Candidates. Hello! My name is Paul POW, aka Paul POW, and finally, after 13 rounds, the world champion Gukesh Damaraju finally has an opponent in the World Chess Championship. And what's more exciting, it's going to be an exciting one. because Javokhir Sindarov clinches the World Chess Championship with a draw against the second best in the candidates, Anish Giri. But how did he do that? So once again, this is the game between Anish Giri and Javokhir Sindarov. Javokhir Sindarov just needs a win or a draw to win the candidates and take on Gukesh Damaraju. While for Anish Giri, he has to win 2 remaining games against Javokhir Sindarov. No. Win 2 remaining games. The first one being Javokhir Sindarov and the other one, I forgot what the name is, but he has to win it. Javokhir Sindarov has to lose 2 games and then they're gonna face each other again in the tie breaks. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so let's not dilly-dally this. Let's begin. Let's find out how this game goes. So Javokhir Sindarov, hold on. So Javokhir Sindarov goes, no. Anish Giri goes with pawn d4 and then Sindarov d5. So with this queen's gambit and then knight c3, bishop e7, takes, bishop f4, knight goes to f6, pawn goes to e3, castles, bishop d3, c5, knight g2, knight c6, castles. So pretty much they're trying to go for pawn c4 or something, and then it could possibly go back to bishop c2 or bishop b1, or maybe bishop c2 and then bishop a4. That's kind of useless for a6, b5 pretty much. So bishop g4, d takes, bishop takes, and then h3, bishop takes, knight takes, pawn d4, e4, rook e8, knight g3, knight goes to d7, a3, knight d5, bishop takes, knight takes, f4. So it's kind of a threat for this, and if you push pawns, you know the king is under attack. So this bishop can't be moved for now. If he goes this, that could be it. And that's what Sindarov does. Knight takes, queen takes. So if the queen moves at any point, this is a bad idea here, because this is gonna be the worst idea here because of push pawn, check, and lose the queen. So let's go back. Queen goes to b6, e5, queen a6. So wants to lure this queen to get out of this place. So there goes queen takes and b takes. Okay. Knight goes to e4, bishop b6, knight d6, rook goes to e6, knight c4, f6, rook a d1, f takes, rook d8, rook f4, and then f3 check with this, and then king goes to f1 is pretty much interesting, noting that I would have gone like knight takes b6 and then maybe a takes b6, but then the cross battle between this position right over here. So king f1, bishop c7, rook e4, rook d5, king f2, bishop takes, rook e takes e, knight takes, rook takes d3. So it's kind of an equal position right now. And then rook b5, pawn b3, king f7, a4, rook b7, king e2, king e6, rook e3 check, king d6, king d2, a5, rook g3, g6, king goes to c3, and let's see, king b2, rook c5, h4, rook e5, rook g4, king c6, rook c4, king d6, g4, rook e2 check, king a3, h6. So pretty much it's an equal position, tension over here, double pawn. I don't know about this, pretty much. So rook d4, rook c6, rook f4, rook h2, g5, h6, rook f6. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh yeah, check, king b7. So it was a good idea, rook f6, to prevent this thing from happening because of check right over here. And then king goes to b7, h takes d5, rook g2, rook takes a6, rook g8, king a7, rook g7, king b6, g6, king c6, rook a7. And that's pretty much, yeah. So why not, like, you cannot also do this one either, but I mean, with this threat, you know, this threat is kind of a thing about that. You know, like takes this one and loses the rook, but it's pretty much equal. If he even goes here, like, he cannot go there because it's not enough. So, or maybe pretty much like, yeah. So it's definitely a draw. Rook g7, king c6, and the game ends in a draw by a threefold repetition. And here, even though we still have one more round to go, Javokhir Sindarov wins the FIDE Candidates 2026 with a round to spare. But still, Javokhir Sindarov still has to play one more round. And he's set to take on Gukesh Domoraju in the World Chess Championship 2026. You know, I am super excited for the World Chess Championship 2026 because it's gonna be the young versus young, like a youngest generation. Gukesh being 20 years old in the World Chess Championship, and then I think also 20 years old for Javokhir Sindarov. So it's pretty much exciting with those youngsters playing each other in the World Chess Championship. I'm so excited. And hopefully I can stream it on Paul POW Galaxy because I wanted to stream it so much. It's going to be so good. There's gonna be full of surprises, but I have to save up money because I'm too broke. But about that, we are not done yet in this FIDE Candidates round 13 post-round analysis, because Javokhir Sindarov is not only the player of the day by the commentator, chosen by the commentators. We still have one more player of the day that we're going to feature. So we'll be back for a bit, or should I say, let's just go transition with this. Alright, so earlier we took an earlier we took an analysis on Anish Giri and Javokhir Sindarov, but this time we are here at a game where the commentators also picked the player of the day, Bibisara Assaubayeva. I hope I read that right. Yes, that's right, POW fam. In round number 13, there were two player of the day in the FIDE Candidates 2026 round number 13, which were Javokhir Sindarov, the World Chess Championship contender 2026, and Bibisara Assaubayeva. So I'm so excited for this because this is the first time we've done this in the whole FIDE Candidates post-round analysis. I cannot handle 8 rounds analyzing about it. Like, if you would analyze 8 boards, 4 in open, 4 in women's, in 14 rounds, that's gonna be like 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. That's like 80, 88, 96, 104, 112 games, and I cannot be so handling 112 games in 14 days. That would be so tiring, and you know, time constraints. I mean, I only have like 2 hours remaining to make this video because I have to post it at 12 noon because of, you know, yeah. Alright, let's not waste this one. Let's find out at this game between Bibisara Assaubayeva and Anna Mazichuk. So let's begin. So Bibisara goes with e4, Anna goes with e5, pretty much. Knight f3, knight c6, d4. Ooh, I've seen this one. Knight takes, and then knight f6. Pretty much people, I mean, like mostly young ones, always go with knight takes and queen takes, but not me. Now we'd go knight f6, and then knight takes, b takes, queen e2, queen e7, knight c3, d5, e takes, knight takes, bishop d2, bishop g4, pawn goes to f3, and then there goes the exchange. Bishop e6, and then queenside castle. Okay, bishop e7, knight takes, d takes. So pretty much you get rid of that doubled pawn. Then bishop b5 check, bishop d7, rook h e1. Oh, I'm kind of surprised. So rook he1, she left the bishop hanging, so of course that's a free take. But then with bishop b4, pretty much it's a pinnacle. Shout out to Pinnacle, by the way. I've met him in Patrons of the Arts. He was a whole lot of fun. Like, I mean, I want to say, along with Jan Animations, Ellie Bunny, you know, everybody's having a lot of fun in Patrons of the Arts. And yeah. Alright, bishop b4. So as you can see, it's a pin. So pretty much force the queenside castle. I don't understand. Why Anna Masichak queenside castle? Why not here? Because it's kind of like safe. It's kind of like safe for now for this king. And then pretty much, or like rook takes e7. Why? And then, or like rook takes e7 and push pawn. That could have been pretty interesting, but no. This bishop b4, Anna Masichak queenside castle, which shocked me. Okay, so rook takes e7, rook d7, rook takes rook takes d5, h5, bishop goes to c3, f6, h4, bishop e6, rook c5, king goes to b7, a4, bishop f7, b4, rook to d8, b5, rook goes to d5, rook c6, rook d6, and then takes, and then king d2, bishop e6, king b4, bishop b4, king c7, king goes to e3, bishop goes to c4, bishop a5, king d7, bishop c3, a6, b6, bishop f7, a5, bishop g6, king goes to d2 just to avoid this one being taken. So, of course, Anna goes with bishop f5, bishop d4, king d6, pawn c3. Okay. Yep. What if c4, and then I can go bishop e6, and then king goes here. I mean, the king cannot go here because of check about that. And I can move this king right over here, and maybe I could defend it, or I can just focus on controlling this square probably over here. I don't know. Okay, so c3, bishop goes to c8, king goes to e3, king d5, g4, g6, bishop takes, bishop b7. Okay. Why? I don't understand. g4, okay. Yeah, g4. Instead of, why not, like, he could take this one and then take this and then bishop takes. I mean, there's a chance for it. And pretty much everything is a bad idea. Oh yeah, push pass pawn. So, g4 was forced because if she goes with h takes and then f takes, or could have like stayed put for it, maybe bishop b7, maybe king f4, and then bishop goes back here, and then g5. Most certainly, not king e6. Takes. Maybe h5. Takes. And then king f7. No, not bishop e3. It's not how I lure this b7 to go for here, but oh, sacrificing the bishop. Okay, so if he takes this, she takes this, and then king h6, king goes here, king f6. Pretty much everything is losing. So okay, king goes here, push pawn. Yeah, anything is not working. Bishop here, king takes, and pretty much, or like with bishop g4, b7, and then bishop here, then pawn promotion, and white is going to win. Okay, so g6, he has to let go of this pawn with this bishop takes, bishop b7, king f4, king e6, bishop king. Okay, takes, and then f4 because of this pass pawn right over here. Probably I'm gonna take this one later on. And that's pretty much it. So here, with this F4 by Bibisara, Anna Mozichuk resigned in this position, and Bibisara Assaubayeva shares the lead with Vaishali Rameshbabu with 7.5 each. So with one more round to spare, I'm so excited who will take on Ju Wenjun as well. But at the same time, Tan Zhongyi, the 2025 FIDE World Chess Championship runner-up, FIDE the world runner-up 2025, Tan Zhongyi and Divya Deshmukh, the 2025 World Cup chess, the Women's World Cup champion, are officially eliminated because they cannot catch up anymore to Vaishali Rameshbabu and Bibisara Assaubayeva. But I'm so excited. If Vaishali and Bibisara ties, there's gonna be a tie breaks, and pretty much I'm so excited for it. Alright, so that's pretty much it for our round 13 of the post-round analysis here at Pawn POW chess series of Paul POW. We just had 2 post-round analysis and that was a whole lot of fun. I'm looking forward for round number 14. So look forward to that, and that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, POW fam, and don't forget to subscribe on our main channel, Paul POW, on our vlog channel, POW Vlogs, and on Facebook, Paul POW. And for more fun in the galaxy, go check us out on Twitch, X, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, and on Blue Sky. And that's pretty much it for me. This has been Paul POW saying so long here at the galaxy.